And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factorio in our Uber Production 1.0 series. And it has been a couple weeks since I recorded this last, and I'm recording this right at the tail end of the year, so happy New Year to everybody. Here's to hoping that 2021 turns out a little bit better than 2020. Okay. So we have here our old nuclear setup. So each one of these setups is roughly 480 megawatts. So this plus this plus this. So each one of these is roughly 480 megawatts. Each one of our solar panels is 394 megawatts. So it's very close. It's about 100 megawatts off, but yeah, each one of these represents basically one of these. And I've disconnected these here to try to drain out the steam and use up the last of what we had in here. And this is the last one here, using up the last dregs of the steam that we have. Now, each one of these also has several roboports, and I would like I would like to blacklist the Roboport 4s. I'm going to blacklist the Roboport 4s and take big electric poles out. The rail is fine. There's no rail in here anyway. But blacklisting those Roboports will allow all of this stuff to be deconstructed. And that's what I'm going for. I want to deconstruct all of this stuff. And it should leave. I don't see a Roboport in that list, which is good. Because we need to get off of this UPS unfriendly type of power. I do love having bots do all my work for me. That is very nice. Alright, so this is the last one. And now we need to hook up the power into the main base. There we go. So all of these Roboports, basically, if they are empty, I'm going to grab the Roboports. The ones that are not empty, I'll just grab them anyway. And then we want to make sure that we have Roboport coverage where I'm standing. This is a very old part of the base, so we've got a little bit here and there. It looks pretty good. I don't anticipate any major use there, but I just wanted the Roboports on me, just, you know, for funsies. Yeah, good times. So the next thing is I really want to, you know, start red circuits. I did a little bit of sulfuric acid setup over here. I mean, it's okay. A little bit is a little understatement. It's a lot of sulfuric acid, like an abundance of it, and we have a little setup for loading it on, and all's good there. So I do want to get reds up and running. I think that would be wise. I may want to move them. They're a little close to the plastic. Yeah, I may want to move those like over to here. What is the... it looks like the key command has changed. Add tag. Reds. Okay, that changed. They changed that up, didn't they? Delete. So yeah, I'm gonna move reds over here. Granted, there's not as much space. Reds are gonna take up a lot of space. We're gonna be making a lot of reds, but I want them a little ways away from greens. But I also want more power. So right now we have quite a lot of power in play. So I'm gonna do one of these, and I'm gonna go right. Four. Yeah. Because that corner, there goes that corner, and 4. We have lots of these built, and we have lots of capacity for building more. Like a huge amount of capacity for building more of these things. So yeah, we have plenty of power generation. And now we're at 1.3 terajoules of power storage, which isn't bad. That's not bad at all. I'm kind of glad that I set all that up. And without the nuclear setup back up here, that's why I wanted more storage, is we don't have that fail-safe anymore. So we need these here, and we'll eventually need some more solar up here. And as you can see, I've ramped up productivity modules. We use a lot of those, and we'll probably have an outpost for those set up. But we want to take care of some biters. I've been meaning to do this for several episodes. But we have here some nuclear atomic artillery shells, and I have built I've done a setup for where did I put it? Good Lord, I don't even remember. Where did I put the artillery crafters? Ooh. Anyway, I know they're in here somewhere. There they are. Artillery 3s. So what we're going to do is we are going to build an artillery 3. And these things, you don't want a lot of these. Like our last little system had 4 artillery turrets, all feeding from the same requester chest. But you don't need, when it comes to nuclear artillery, you do not need a lot of these, because one shell can easily obliterate an entire biter base. Okay, so we're going to do that. We are going to connect to the logistics network when sapling equals 3. Okay, if we look at our logistics network, there are no saplings in the system. So when saplings are equal to 3, that's when it's go time. Okay, I want to put some power here, right? Now this needs to request military nuclear artillery 20 is good. Request from buffer chests. Okay, so that should have kickstarted more crafting of this, of course. But we want to then blueprint this. And this is atomic. So this is Bob's Warfare. Bob's Logistics. Okay, and this is atomic artillery. I think I spelled that right. All right. So create that blueprint, and now I'm going to go up here, and we are going to pop it right in the corner. Right up there. Now granted, there's some rocks in the way. But the radius of that little weapon... Where am I at? If we look at this, you can see the radius, this subtle red color right around me here. That's the radius of that gun. And as you can see, there's a minimum radius as well. Alright, it looks like it is good. We have some ammo on the way. And I want to get one of these up and running first. And then we'll worry about the rest. Because I want to show this on camera. And I would love... this is over here. This is my switch right here. And thankfully, somebody on the comment section mentioned to me what this actually is. It mentioned that it's an RS latch or a set reset switch. Which is, yeah, I mean, of course I knew that I wasn't the original inventor of such a thing, but I just didn't know the name of it. So it's nice to know the name of it finally. Alright, so one thing we can do is push in 3 of these. And then go up here, and boom. I don't know why I'm not getting... This is the northwest corner. Northwest. I don't know why I'm not getting it. Maybe the, you know, I bet you it's because of the update. It's not actually... And this is why... Look at the damage dealt. Ha 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 ha. But it'll clear out a... Look at that. One shell was all it took to clear all that out. And once you have... This is why I didn't, you know, have dozens of these. Because it causes a pretty considerable amount of lag. When you have tons and tons of biters coming at you. And, you know, once this thing is done clearing the local biters out, as you can see the radius here, right in there, there's the radius. So we're going to just barely tickle this base automatically. And it's, you know, it's going to clear a whole lot of path out of here. And once it's done, you know, in between episodes, I'll drop, you know, lots and lots of these around the base and slowly clear out all of the things. Yeah, then we can use manual artillery targeting and go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boink. And this is just a nice, fast way of clearing the biters out, getting them away from the wall, because I've had to go in and adjust the wall a few times and send the spider bro down to clean things up, because there have been a few times where they actually build just outside the range of the lasers. So they'll build a little thing over here, you know, a giant worm will spawn, and it will actually be able to shoot this distance. And so I want to, like, make sure we're keeping all of the biters at bay. And look at that. That is impressive. There we go. Haha. I cleared that up. All right. So yeah, that is that's a lot of destruction. So let's grab that blueprint. No, that's the old one. There's the new one. Basically put this... Do I want it that close? I could put it that close to the wall, but... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's not snuggle it up to the wall that much. And then maybe the next one over here. Next one over here. One over here. Just periodically drop in one of these. It's a long wall. Like, this is... There we go. And as those get built and supplied, we will clear a huge swath. As you can see, it's already begun. Now this guy's radius... Oh, he's going to make that work. Excellent. Now you can see the sort of the bubble side of this all the way down. I tried to space these out decently, but you never know. And the game is smart enough to, you know, target stuff to get the maximum amount of damage. I've watched these pretty carefully, and yeah, there's some efficiencies involved there. Just like regular artillery doesn't really double shoot anything. It staggers all that stuff out pretty well. Although that could have been better. That left. Well, let's get you right there. Somebody's gonna shoot at that, I hope. Come on. Yeah, they just... they built a little stop right there. Boink. That was an attempt at a new settlement, and we can't have that. Alright, what am I down to in terms of shells? Where are my shells? There they are. We've used about 700 shells so far. Yeah, I should have bumped that stockpile up. But we're doing a pretty good job. Alright, let's see. It's very hard. Once you have a whole lot of these, it's very hard to time for encroaching army. Because, yeah, you can see. Oh, we got the tail end of that one. Now you can see why I wanted so much power. Let's clear that. Let's clear all of this out. There we go. Yeah, part of me wants to make a nuke, like a missile, and to see what the new animation, because I know they redid the animation on that, so I might end up doing that. Let's go back to main base. How do I make? Where is it? Not that. Do I not have it researched? Yeah, I don't. There it is. Atomic bomb, rocket control unit, explosives, and that. So I can go ahead and research that, and now we can work on red circuits really quick. We are at the 20-minute mark, and I am unsure if I want to tackle something brand new here. But we want, let's do an unloader here. Yeah, see, this is going to be tough because I want some of these resources in there. This copper, maybe not so much, but definitely this iron we want. This copper we're going to want, this iron, and this iron, and this iron we're going to want. So is there a better place for these reds? See, I don't know if I want to make them so close to the greens. But on the other hand, we can separate them. So maybe... let's see. Is there any other alternative? It's a problem with... Well, right here might be a good spot. I mean, we're mining that copper out. That is almost gone. But the coal I'm less concerned with. We have unbelievable amounts of coal over here already. This might be a better spot. Reds. I don't know what the snapping is all about, but I think this might be, yeah, a better area for reds. And we are going to try to keep this stuff spaced to minimize the traffic, because we are obviously going to need copper for our reds. Now, we could just feed off of copper here and load it in, or do something, you know, load it in with trains. Let's first clear out a lot of the gubbins in here that we do not want around. We have the roboports right in through here. That might be a good midpoint. Because if we look at roboport coverage, yeah, that might be a good midpoint. Did I just use all of our construction? I did. Like 4,000 construction bots. That is a lot. Wow, that is a lot of wood. Hey, what happened to our bots? There we go. Yes. I don't know why that was turned off, but it needs to be back on again. And look at that, our northern border is completely clean. I like it. Alright, so not going to care about this coal, and I think our midpoint is going to be right in here. So I would like, let's turn off turret range for now. We're going to need a system very similar to this. All right, that'll work. That won't work there. I don't want to get it too close to this intersection, so right here is probably our best bet. Okay. Now, maybe clear. Oh, that built fast. Wow. Okay. Well, we're pretty close to our actual red. That's funny. Actual reds over here. Now, how do we want to do this? There's several different ways that we could manage the raw materials here. I'm kind of wanting to offload here. I'm gonna need a lot of extra space. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna extend this out a bit. Like so. Give us some extra space. I really wish I could. Yeah, this goes like this. Couple more. Oh. Like so. Remember, your regular signals have to be on the entrance, and your chains have to be on the outside where they leave. And then your chains here, you can basically do that. That can go away, that one. And we're going to want a regular signal there. Should be enough space for a train. Yep, there's just enough space for a train right there. So that's perfect. Now, the offload area. We want enough space, just enough for a station. Where are we going to push back in? I'm trying to be smart about this, but it's not always easy. Alright, you, sir, are going to go away. As well as, like, all of this stuff. This is all dead trees anyway. We don't need any of this around. And this was our original, this was the iron patch that we were using to make steel originally. I think. That's kind of why it's all squared off. Either that or we were borrowing... No, this was originally where we were smelting iron. This iron setup that we have down here was originally way up here. And that's where that iron is coming from. Alright, so this, we have kind of a standard... These are unloaders. Okay, so we want to unload. Yes, indeedly doodly. That's what we want. Right. Why am I not complete? What is going on here? Why did I not copy the whole caboodle here? There we go. That makes more sense. Alright, so how about we do, yeah. Right, like that. And then I would like that. I think that's going to be good to go. No, no, no. There we go. Perfect. All right. But we're going to need some straight parts in there somewhere. Yeah, something like that. So, copper, plastic. So copper, copper, plastic, plastic. Okay. Copper, copper, plastic, plastic. Greens. Greens. Oh. Okay. Something like that. This is for the fuel. And then we have a requester chest there, an output there, and that can request all the fuel. All right, now for power. Something like that. Okay, so each one of these is going to go into a warehouse. One there. One there. And of course, one there. All right, so this is going to be red circuits, copper plate. And then add a little bit of green. Maybe dial down the red a little bit. Add a tinge of blue, like that. So, red circuits, copper plate. Red circuits, plastic. And this has got to be pattern your white. Nope, this and that. There we go. So, red circuits, plastic. This is going to be red circuits, greens. Like so. So, copper, plastic, greens. All right. Well, I've got a little bit of work to do to futz around with this a little bit. But basically, we're going to take this and we're just going to push it into there. Whoa. Push that into there. You. And then we want a chain signal to go into all of that. And then we want regular signals. That's one thing I forgot over here. You always want to put signals outside of your train stops. That side, and then this side. That's what these chain signals are looking for. They're looking ahead and seeing all of these. So you won't get a train just stopped in here blocking the access to everything else. But yeah, I gotta route all this around and make it look pretty. And I can do that in between episodes. And the next episode will come in and basically get reds up and running in vast quantities. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.